Loading.
Boom.
Okay.
Boom. Here we go. We're back in the two-headed giant, ladies and gentlemen.
Two-headed giant Monday night magic duels. Two-headed giant here. Curdy, you're awesome. 519 here. Let's see here. So our opponents are gonna be. Oh, you know what? Hey, Courier, the guy on the left. Let me just put this out. To whoever plays Steam here or computer, doesn't matter. The guy on the left, which I actually do recognize his name. He's actually a pretty good player, and obviously his name is
Block.
Square. Yeah, block, square. Okay, but I've actually been playing with him, and I've actually seen him play. He's actually a good Magic Duel player. So, shout out to him. Shout out to the square guy. He actually does play pretty well. I have actually played with him. I played against him. He plays a tremendous Magic games. So it is going to be pretty exciting to see him playing his blue and black, or blue and white deck here. Looks like he might be playing some Azorius here.
And he's got a Midorian right side play.
Midorian? Yep. Midorian sounds. Yep. And here comes the starfish. Here we go. He will be scrying next turn. One thing I've actually noticed about the Scryfish here is that
he wants to be a star,
destroyed.
man. He wants to be a star.
Yeah, and he never wants to get destroyed. It's like, but you know what?
Is he gonna get destroyed?
You know what, Courier? I seen this sorcery creature come out and play many times, and I'll tell you this much: they never really die out. Mainly because the person doesn't really care. But honestly, I played with the starfish before. Yeah, it can do some pretty nasty damage here because you get to choose. You get to choose if you want to keep the card or not. So it could potentially save you from even getting mana screwed here.
And he could do that all the time if you leave it out there. This is...
He could. He could. He can always make himself sure that he's not gonna get mana screwed. So
what do? We said no, sir. Get the hell out of here.
Well, he's gonna have to get out of here because we don't want no scrying here, especially from our opponent's side.
You know what I just remembered? This guy over here, he likes to play flying. See this?
He does.
Well, we're gonna roll with it. Let's roll with it. We gotta do what we gotta do. I got a lot of mana pulling cards here, so I'm feeling really confident.
I do have a Twin Bolt, and I could destroy the 2/1 flyer if we have to. Okay.
And you can deal 1 damage to them. You can do 1 damage to them, get rid of that 2/1 flyer, and it would start the game off in a much better precedent. I got defenders out there for the ground forces, so we won't. And he can only deal 1 damage with his ground force. So,
exactly. So yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's Twin Bolt this guy. Let's just. Oh, you know what? I must have double clicked on him. Sorry, I should have done 1 damage to the opponent here.
Oh. Why?
Okay, this is sober, not magic here. Okay, we are definitely sober here. We are playing two-headed giant, and we might have just made a very small mistake. Welcome turn. He did die. We should have done 1 damage to the opponent here, but the thing about magic,
you know what? You may what it is let them in a false sense of security. They now think that we're not as educated of players when we are, so they may lower their guard a bit. So let's see how it plays out on our side. A little.
I would be surprised if they thought that, but you know what? You could be right here. They could probably think that we're,
And they get a little cocky.
I hope that is the end game here. That they think that we're just not knowing what we're doing here. Oh my God! You do. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Evolutionary leap, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you about this enchantment here. You do get to sacrifice a creature. Now, I can't emphasize this enough. When you block a creature, you negate the damage. Not only that, but if you have 1 mana in hand, you do get to sacrifice the creature and grab another creature. So as long as you have 1 mana in hand, and you're blocking even their most powerful creature, you are going to get to have to sacrifice that creature, and you are going to be able to get 1 extra creature. So I cannot emphasize enough. Like I said earlier, Evolutionary Leap is a very good card.
It's yes, a game-winning card.
It is a game-winning card. And for 2 mana and for 1 mana to sacrifice, I really couldn't ask for more.
So many implications.
It has so much going for it. Honestly, I really can't see where this card can go any bad. I am going to be taking his 1/3 here. He will be a 3/3, and I ain't going to be attacking with. So if he doesn't get to block, he is going to be taking a damage. If not, I will be doing
3 damage.
I will be doing 3 damage, and so he's
drawing
going to possibly lose. Exactly. So he will be losing his 2/3 or his 1/3, and I hope he does block with the 1/3, which I probably think he probably won't. Yeah, lifelink. Lifelink is pretty dangerous here.
So seeing the lurker out there, it leads me to believe that this guy on the right may be running a blue-black combo, because without swamps, it really won't matter because you can't even activate that ability.
Yeah, you know what? I would say blue and black, but then again, these opponents that we have been facing recently, they haven't been playing blue, black, and also red, green or white. I mean, even 5 colors, some of these guys are pretty dangerous. They really like to go all out and like to, open up their options. Now, okay.
Oh, there we go.
So he is going to be blocking 1 and 3. I am not going to be drawing a card, but he is going to be losing his 1 and 3, which I actually kind of found a little bit of stuff.
Oh,
okay.
What's this? They're looking to kill it? Why is their creature? You know what? Let them make the mistake.
I get to decide who to kill. So, what do you think, man? I'm actually thinking the Merc Lurker here.
Yeah, because the Merc Lurker has a chance to build up and get him life leak. We can always destroy the other guy later.
Okay, I did not get to choose here. I think. Okay. So it chose the right guy. It chose the right guy. All right, nice.
Awesome.
I was gonna choose a Merc Lurker, guys. It looks like the AI, maybe the computer, the game itself actually chose. Okay.
So he did that knowing that he had another lurker.
Yeah.
And I don't think these opponents are probably communicating very well because they blocked with both creatures.
They
destroyed
did.
one.
And you know what? That's one.
It's not what I would have done. It's not what I would have done.
Since they double block, it does look like they didn't communicate with each other. So they might be playing, with each other, just not communicating with each other.
So should I stop this damage?
Be taking, well,
we don't have to take it, but we can save the creatures for sacrifice.
I would say save it.
All right, so we're gonna skip this. We're gonna let that damage go through. Hopefully, yeah, they can't beef it up at all. So that damage is going through, ladies and gentlemen. Who cares about that? You know what? 2 life. We got that.
Well, if they had any untapped mana, I would probably say more than anything block it, but...
Yeah, because we don't want them to get even more damage out there than necessary. Just wouldn't be smart on our side of it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I keep saying, I'm going to say ladies and gentlemen way too much here. But...
Ember Holler, okay, so I could put him out there.
Okay.
And I could put out an Infernal Fist now. He will be a 4/0, but I won't be able to sacrifice any enchantment or creature if I lose this turn. So that kind of worries me a bit. Now, I could play the Ember Holler and the Infernal Fist, but if they get to destroy it, it's not going to look very good for me. You know what?
We have a strong line of defense.
No. Life is a risk on that, okay? And we gotta take that risk. So I really don't feel like this can go any other way. I do wanna get rid of that 1/3, possibly a 2/4 if he does get a black here. So
now you realize you won't be able to sack it this turn.
I will. So this is a risk. That's what I'm, So this is a risk. We can possibly lose our 4/2 here. So, taking that consideration, we might have to just spend morally on you. They do have a 2/4 out there.
And I can't sacrifice your creature.
You know what? I will sacrifice one of the
We're gonna wait.
Zero
We're gonna wait to block and then sacrifice our famous move.
Yeah. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Evolutionary Leap is a 2 mana, only 1 cost for a sacrifice creature. You do get to block on their turn, which is lovely.
Yes.
Not only that, you get to sacrifice.
Because, for those of you who don't know, maybe you're only novice to Magic, but abilities are typically considered instances, and you can use them anytime.
Yeah.
There's your, there's the ultimate price paid.
Yeah. Which we were kind of expecting that, okay? Like I said before,
You do have active treason, where you could swipe something to swipe at them with, just to retaliate.
Yeah.
Look at this.
And I'm actually
0/6
waiting for that for the right moment.
So, we need your sacrificial cards, and we need them soon.
Yeah.
The second we
like
can get those out here, the better.
Yeah, like I said it before, my deck should be made for sacrificial. I was attempting to do that with, the next turn. They did destroy me, so I am gonna have to wait on drawing a card that somehow makes me do that. So, like I said, this deck is designed to do that. So let's just hope that the deck asks what we want.
I do have my Jagged Scar Archers here, which deal damage to flying just by tapping with its power and toughness, which will be 4 if I summon it next turn.
Nice. I do see that.
I also have an instant 1/1 damage for summoning, but that won't be a big of a deal, so we'll save that for a special occasion.
Okay. Alright.
And I do have target creature fights, so we have that as well. So I can I can give a target creature you control gets +2/+2 until end of turn. It fights target creature an opponent controls. I can use that right now to destroy a number of cards he has. Or I can simply get my Jagged Scar Archers out there.
I'm going to put him on Merc. Just to put a little more defense out. You know what? Your Scar Archers looks very good about now. You could put Sunblade Elf. You could put, Eye Blight Assassin.
In fact, Scar Archers is only a 3. I'm gonna go ahead and drop her.
And you are gonna be able to do 6 damage next turn.
And I do have a plane, so I can drop that for 1, but I won't have to sacrifice an ability.
I would put the Sunblade out, so you could have that 1 mana.
Would not, you said?
So you could have it. I mean, if you do put out your Assassin, you will be out of mana. You put out your Sunblade, you will at least have 1 mana out.
Yeah, I need a green mana though, and the only green mana I have is...
That is true. Okay, so we are gonna have to.
I'm gonna continue.
We don't have to, but I think it'd be a good idea to not to use that green mana up right now.
Now they can't really defend with much, and I can deal damage to them by simply attacking with my my Thorbone Archer, which I'm gonna do because it deals damage if they don't own else, and they can't destroy it.
So that's already automatically 2 damage. Now.
No, it'll be 1 damage because they will block, but they won't be able to destroy the creature.
No, but it'll do 2 damage because for each opponent that is in the control on now.
Exactly.
So it will do 2 damage. Yeah. So that's a very one to take into consideration is that when you are running this specific elf, the Stormbow Elf, alright, Stormbow Archer actually, he will do 2 damage. 1 to each opponent, so he's a 1-drop, alright? Just think about it. He's a 1-drop, you drop him on first turn, they don't drop anything. You attack next turn, you do automatically 3 damage, because you do 1 damage to each opponent and additional damage to combat damage. So, yeah, that card is pretty good. And it's a black. I don't see why it's a black. It should be at least an uncommon.
I can see the blue-white guy, he's focusing on flying, which is not a bad idea, but we have some defense against flying now. He's going to be attacking consistently, but we're going to limit that ability down immediately, just one right after the other. And we're going to start chopping them down to size. They will get some swipes in, but it's going to diminish each turn. Each turn is going to diminish.
I honestly feel like over time we are going to be able to do chop them down now. I do have Nightwing, Nightfire Giants actually. So.
And he will be getting a +1/+1, which will make him a 5/4, ladies and gentlemen. And he has an ability that allows him to do 2 damage automatically.
Yeah.
So that would be extremely useful. Oh.
No, your 4/4 is misposed. Now you could also add another elf just to add on more to that power if you have
to. But it only applies to the creature, and I will probably do that anyways. So it's got 4. They don't have too much to go with. I'm gonna go ahead and activate his ability now and see if they have anything to counteract it. I'm gonna get rid of the most troublesome creature here.
Yeah, that 2/4 looks very nasty, especially when he has 4 defense.
We could also get rid of a different creature. I can force them to fight. Which I think I will do. I will force 2 of our creatures to fight here. So let's go ahead and force my 2/2 to fight one of his stronger flyers.
Yeah, 2/3, right? Yeah. I didn't like that flyer, honestly, you know, I just didn't like it.
And now I can summon my Sunblade Elf without any worry whatsoever.
And I like how you still have mana to sacrifice.
Yes.
You have to.
Which I should have done last turn. I realized I made a mistake there. I should have sacrificed a creature anyway.
True, but as we all know,
so I believe
we always come around. So
I believe our opponents did in fact underestimate us. So that initial mistake you made with Twin Bolt may have led them to be cocky.
I hope they did, because I hate to lose this game. I really do. Okay.
Especially at this point, you know, we are already knocking them down to 26. They do have the capability of destroying my creature if they double block, but they will lose a flyer and still lose life.
Yeah, I will be attacking with my 1/1 also.
What do we got here? Are they trying to do something?
Okay.
Oh, they're returning to my hand. Or is it your hand? Oh, they return yours.
Okay.
Now that's not going to help them too much.
It's not, but it tells you a lot about that they don't really have anything else to defend against.
They're prolonging the inevitable, basically.
Yeah. I don't think they're having to remove spells for that.
Now they're both running blue, so we got to keep an eye out for counters. That may be something they're thinking about. They want to counter your Nightfire Giant now that they know you have them.
Hey, if that 1/3 blocks your 1/2, I will destroy that 1/3. Tell you that much.
I can't destroy the 1/3. I can only destroy the 1/1.
I could if they kill me though, and then you know what?
They won't kill you. Yeah. So I'm going to get rid of the 1/1 flyer because that is a kill.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let them get rid of that creature because I want them to get low on their flyer count here. And we're gonna let it go to their turn. Oh, who paused? Ah, Scry.
Scry. Yeah. Don't blame the guy.
That Scry can come in major handy. If you see that top card will not help you, you can put it in the bottom of your deck with a chance to get something a little better. And if you know what's coming, you know you got a 1 card insight to what's coming to you, and you can choose to keep it or get rid of it. So that is extremely crucial.
Never a bad thing.
Yeah,
it's never a bad thing because either way you're gonna find out what card you're gonna regardless get no matter what. So
the more you know,
always have the option
better.
to choose. Yeah, exactly. You know, you have to choose if you want to keep the card or not.
Oh, we got some Murs on their side. Oh.
Yeah.
So
I don't care too much for it. It is a 1/1 and all that, but it is somewhat late game. So let's see what happens here.
I believe our right side opponent actually has a little bit of a mana issue. It looks like I haven't seen him drop one in a minute.
Yeah.
And he has
been seeing that 3 actually for a while.
Yeah, I've seen him use the lurkers twice now, and I haven't seen a single swamp enter his field. So I'm kind of thinking maybe he didn't comprise his deck too well. What about you?
I don't think so.
Oh, I missed my opportunity again. Gosh darn it.
Hmm.
So I now have a
Say,
creature out there that releases more damage. I'm
so
going
I
to.
think you would get Alpha Assassin. Oh. Okay.
If I throw the assassin out there, I can't sacrifice. I really need to this time.
I was gonna say, put out Eye Blight Assassin, get rid of their 1/1, or actually they probably would destroy one of your. All right, never mind. It could have still, you know, brought you back down to your toughness, you know, doing power, but
Now,
it looks like they were bringing back my Nightfire Giant, so it only makes sense to bring it back. I mean, they might just
watch out for that counter.
breaker.
Oh, it went through.
Yeah.
Okay, good sir. Good on you.
Well, I don't think they even had a counter. I mean, they do have mana. They do have cards that, you know, can counter for 3 spell.
Now,
But-
Echo, remind me to sacrifice a creature because I got an enchantment on one of my defenders here. I want to sacrifice him and get that draw card ability I got on that enchantment. So it's remember, I need to do it before they end their
true.
turn. I need to do it.
And the good thing is, now he does have defender, but since you give it 2-0, the defender still gets to hit the other player if he decides to block with it.
If I
So-
sacrifice with him, unfortunately the damage will not go through
Yeah,
on my
if you
side.
don't, if you don't sacrifice, if you sacrifice him, you won't.
That's really the
But
whole
he-
point too. So we'll have to see here.
Yeah, with that enchantment, I would say, you know, all right,
So
he's crying.
yeah, he's probably looking for mana.
He look, yeah, I would
bel-
say so.
I
I really don't.
Just personally,
Exactly.
there he goes. There he goes. So he's got 4 mana. He's running definitely mostly blue. He's looking to use counters on you. So probably me too. So careful what
Yeah.
you drop when you drop it.
Although I am feeling pretty nice that next turn, if you don't get rid of me, I will be able to do 2 damage.
What do we got here?
Um,
Oh, there's
Oh my god.
I should have used it right there.
Yeah, you should have. Yeah, you know what? That's something.
And he's got an enchantment. That's okay. Because you know what?
2-4 to that. Okay, I guess.
It won't really matter too much.
I don't think so. I wouldn't say so. I mean,
I say go ahead and attack with your Myrrh.
okay. If he,
Well, I mean, it's up to you.
he might block. I don't know. He might.
Okay, I have a better idea.
Attack with, you know?
Oh no, I don't have a better idea actually. They managed to rebuild their life quite well.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay, yeah. They
I'm
did.
not, I
they
mean-
gained 7 life.
Look, they have a 0-6 defender, a 0-3 with scry, a 1-3 with lifelink, and a 2-4 with, you know, it's a murd, you know, so it might even last that long. I'm
about
really
to-
not too worried.
I'm gonna go ahead and start blowing up the field again. I believe I have 2 of the enchantment cards inside my deck. So now with my elf creature out there, every time I cast another elf creature, I will receive an elf token. And let's see, what do we got?
Go
here?
ahead and, I kind of feel like you maybe should get rid of their 0-3.
I should get rid of that card. It only works towards flying creatures.
If you give your Eye Blight Assassin, put him out there, and I'll put out my Nightwing Shape.
Oh, I
Nightwing,
can do
giant.
that. Yes. So here's the Eye of Blood Assassin. And which one is it that you want? The 0-3?
1-3 here.
1-3.
I really don't like that. I don't like that lifelink. Even though he doesn't have a black mana, the fact that you can get lifelink. Yeah, here we go. So here we go. One more creature just to get rid of. I don't blame them if they leave here, because it is a bit overwhelming. But overwhelming the lust. Here we go. Here comes another elf. If that elf does attack, it does 2 damage automatically. It doesn't seem like they have any elves here.
Yes.
So let's go
And
ahead and
I do have a 9/9 with my archers that get power and toughness.
I am
equal to
gonna,
my
alright.
creep. And I have
I am
another
gonna
archer.
attack with the 5-4. Correct.
And I will attack with my 9/9.
Yeah,
We have to
because
capitalize
my
on our attack.
5-4. Yeah, if he decides to block with our 2, it only does 2 damage. Now he could die. All right, he could destroy my 5-4 if he wanted to, but
Yeah, and he may. If he figures that out, he may.
He may, yeah, you're right. So...
I mean, do you have
okay,
abilities?
1-1.
Yeah.
Let's do 1-1, yeah. Let's keep the fight forward.
So he's going to return something. He's going to return the 9-9.
Yeah.
Of
It's
course.
scary, bro. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, don't get me wrong. It is scary to have a 9-9 out there. And you do have two of them in your hand, so...
Which they will
putting
power
them out
each
there
other,
is just-
so... Once I get
That's
both of
just-
them out there, they'll be 10-10s, both of them.
It's too scary, Courier. I don't know if you should do that with the, you know, our players here that we're playing against. You will scare them a bit.
They
You do
would be
have-
focused on me, and they won't expect much from you, which may
You
give you the
will be
opportunity to
getting
slide
all
in.
the aggro. You will be getting all the attention. It's just like the high school girl here in high school. Oh, look at me. I'm the one with the short skirt. I'm the one with the, you know. Okay, well, we all see that, but, you know.
Echo,
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know.
Exactly, right? But you will be getting all the attention here.
But yes. I will be that girl.
No,
It sounds so.
you did
It
the
sounds so
wrong card,
interesting. Yeah.
right? It sounds so...
So
exactly.
wrong. So wrong in many ways.
It does. In many ways, but it sounds so right.
Okay, so here we don't have to worry about any countering. They're fishing for more cards.
Yeah, and the Tower Geist here, he does get to enter the battlefield. Look at the top two cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the other into your graveyard. So that is good. You do get to put one into your hand. The only problem is with that is that you have to you have to pay 4 for that creature. So I've seen better cards.
And we have our first.
Meteoron. All right. So he
Our
did
first
leave the
3.
battlefield.
Yes.
I'm guessing. All right. He could have done. You know, he could still do something. I mean. I don't
Oh,
really
I
get
forgot
why
about my
he
creature that
left.
spits out tokens. This is gonna be insane. They're now gonna be 12 12s.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this looks like, and I'm just speculating here. This might look like a game here. Might look like, you know, it's.
Echo.
Yeah.
I want
I
to
think
say, I want to say, you should use your axe of treason there to get a hold of his myrrh and get that out of the way somehow. I'm not sure how, but
Now, act of treason or traitor's instinct. Remember, they do different things.
yeah, I see that.
One of them
Is there a
does give
way-
it plus 2 and 0.
Is there a way you can get 4 damage on there? I'm not sure. They may try to block it.
I
don't know.
could. I could if. Okay. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6. I could. Crap.
Yeah.
There you go. I
Okay.
like to take chances, so let's destroy their 2/2 flyer if they really need to. But I really feel like we got to do something here. So
Now the
here you go,
AI,
man.
the AI very well may block that. If you attack with that elf, you probably will lose it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna let it slide because I
Yeah.
want to swipe with my 12s, knowing we won't lose them, and save all my tokens for when we were gonna finish them off.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I'm gonna probably get rid of my 1/2 elf. All right,
There
here
he
we go.
goes. Yeah.
But honestly, this was not even the highlight, you know, creature of my deck here. So just to even get 2 damage out there, I feel pretty accomplished. I am gonna be using their 5/3 against them, so
So yeah,
they
you-
are gonna be taking 5 damage regardless. So
which will tie up the match for right now, as far as
Mhm.
life is concerned. And I think it's the first step towards our victory.
yeah, especially when you got, you know, lots of elf creatures on your battlefield. I mean that's really
Right now,
You
they're
know
not
what,
even
Zach?
thinking about attacking. They're thinking about
they're not,
surviving.
they have to be, yeah, they have to be, you know, thinking about, you know, trying to survive this. All right.
There's another
So
replace.
he did leave. All right, so he did leave.
So that's basically our opponent's already accepting defeat. We're gonna play it out with the
yeah,
AI.
and it's still 24-24, which I still find kind of astounding. I've actually won games, you know, numerous times being even at low as 5 health, and it would be at 25, and I would still win.
So I believe that would be what, bad marks towards our opponents. That was a little cowardice, I must say.
I would like to say so. I mean, I don't want to, you know,
But
be no hater here. But
you can't hate on
seem...
the facts, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my God, Nisa's revelation. All right, let's see. You know, I like that card. I like it, especially when you know you can put out. I mean, you do need a strong creature to be out in your deck to, you know, give you any kind of real good benefit out of it. But nonetheless, it is a good card because you do get to choose what cards you want in order to get drawn to you.
It didn't quite work out. I ran out of time. I kind of hate that, but
It's
what
fine.
I will do
So
is immediately get rid of their flyers.
wait. Okay, good. Good thing you got rid of the 3/3 because I have pretty much. Oh.
And I say steal their mirror, and we can all out attack them without worry.
Without worry, I love that. Ooh, attack full on. Let's go. Let's do this. Life is a risk, carnal.
Yes. So they're receiving quite a bit of damage here. What is this? What do we got? Oh, everybody gets -2. So you see, that's where the other players should have stayed. They had opportunities to defend themselves. They didn't capitalize on them.
Yeah. And either way, we shouldn't look too worried. They can block it, but we don't lose any creatures at the same time.
Yeah. So that was actually, even though it was the AI, that shows how a single card could totally turn the situation around.
Yeah. So now we have to kind of maybe consider defending. Maybe. If they're able to put out creatures, which, from the looks of it, it looks like we're still in good hands right now. Oh.
It's just, any flying creature is automatically doomed with my archers.
Yeah, I would say so. Especially when you got a double strike out in the field, that's never good to have against your
Exactly.
your other side here. Double strike can get pretty scary. Honestly.
Now, not that it's necessarily a bad thing, but I think our right side opponent here went a little too heavy with the sorceries, and it doesn't look like he slid any black in there, which completely makes the lurkers worthless.
Exactly, that's what I was going to say. He doesn't seem to be playing any black at all.
And,
I'm looking at his graveyard, and it's all blue. He might be confused, thinking like, maybe that card didn't mean to have any black.
Now he's going to have just that much less, you know?
On that.
I was able to get rid of it. Definitely, I like that.
Yeah, I just gotta wait for it, you know.
I'm thinking maybe you should have kept your treason, your act of treason then, and sacrificed his creature. But at this point, I don't think it would matter too much.
Yeah. If I had a bone splitter at the time, I didn't know I was gonna have this one after. I should have probably just saved it.
I am gonna swipe at him with my 12/12 here.
Here we go.
They are gonna lose some guys, and they cannot destroy it.
Definitely. I mean, they're not gonna. Here we go.
I'm positive they won't destroy it anyways. No. And they will finally lose that mirror, which is the only thing that had any kind of threat on it. See, they killed the Sunblade. Not a big deal there.
Yeah, I mean, you did get rid of your 1/1 elf. You could have possibly gave them all +2/+2, but from the looks of it, it looks like you're pretty overwhelming the opponent right now.
So, it looks like they're out of options.
Oh, man.
And I don't have much to do but attack.
I would
You might as well use your
sack-
bitter relation.
I would sack the. I would get rid of the 011 and 03 right now.
If I
With your 1111,
it-
just attack.
oh yeah, I have to attack them like that, yeah. But I can't use the tap ability. Only affects flying creatures.
Flying?
Yeah, flying only. It deals damage to creature with flying.
Okay.
Well, you have let's see, you have Ember Hauler and Bone Splitters.
Yeah, and I could sacrifice Emerald Hunter, but
What you could
only
do,
gonna do
yeah.
2 damage.
I say get rid of his Scrying ability or his 06, which is not really a threat at all.
I like
So
the
it's-
06, so I really don't like that card. Honestly, I really don't. I really don't like that 06. He's a good defender. What can you
Yes.
say?
And they're definitely going to be hurting here. They can't really kill too much of mine, so I'm going to attack with everything that has the ability to withstand
Yeah. I would say
at least 1
everything if you
damage.
can. Everything,
Yes.
honestly, like everything, bro. Like give it, yeah, there we go. Give it everything, man. Like,
Well, if I attack
Honestly,
with
what
my
is-
else, he will only kill 1,
I mean,
so yeah, you're
you
right.
still have defenders out there. Yeah, dude. The most it can do is 1 damage so far. And they're
Yeah.
running blue. They're not running green. Okay.
They got
So
that.
they're running, alright, it's fine. It's fine. We're still gonna do damage, and they
Yeah.
can't really so much kill
Oh,
you.
they are gonna focus on the 9, 11s, so they're gonna block those.
At least they'll die.
So they will die. So they got 1
so
there.
next
Yeah,
turn,
well, they're
yeah.
put
So
2
next
on them.
turn, they're done, bro. They really, I really, yeah. I mean, there you go.
Oh, they saved their
And
marker.
11. Look at that, 11. I mean, I really don't see them. You know. I mean, anything can happen. I mean, oh, here we go.
He's gonna draw 2 cards. Oh, he's got
And he's gonna give it to his partner,
the,
which is actually
the
smart.
AI actually helped its AI partner.
Right?
Wow.
Right?
We got it
That
recorded.
is- Yeah, and that's yeah, you know, we don't
Proof.
really see that because
This is-
usually AI
This
kind
is
of just
proof that the
game.
AI in this game actually think.
they actually do consider you as a partner because from what I've seen, they don't really help you draw cards. They kind of just draw cards themselves. And one thing I've always said, if you're gonna be drawing cards, draw it to the person that has full mana. You know, where they can do some, at least
Oh.
in that turn. Oh my god.
So this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I might as well do this to the player, honestly. I would even consider creatures right now. I would just do it straight to the player. And can you?
Yeah, it does it to player no matter what. I believe that might be game.
Oh my god! There you. Alright, so there you see, ladies and gentlemen, Courier, Ech0519. We have won this match here.
Total victory.
With this high.
Total victory!
So as you can see, if you are going to be running an off deck, it's very, very, very good. It's a very good idea to always have out Shaman of the Pack. She
Yeah.
does only cost 3 and gets to do
If I can find her,
opponent loses
there she
life
is.
equals the number of elves you control. So
And
the
I
number
had
of elves
control
you
12 elves, so
12 elves, 12 damage. They only had 11 at that time. So yeah, that was enough to take care of them. They are done. They are pretty much, stick fork at them. They are done for today. We're not going to be seeing them very soon. They're going to be cold tonight. Yes, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but we're not going to be seeing them very often soon. They're going to probably be out in the bottom of the rock here for a while. But nonetheless, a very good match. A very good Monday night match here with Courier and Echo here.
Yes.
We are very excited
Very
to bring you
Very.
this match. Hopefully you had, fun, even watching it, even feeling like you're a little bit more suspense, oh man, if they're gonna win, if they're not, we actually didn't think we were gonna win this one, but as you can
So-
see, sometimes the cards come out on time and you're able to play them right, so.
yes.
Right?
What do you think about our opponents here? I mean, the way they played, the way they strategized. What do you
Well,
think
like I said-
What do you think their problem was? Why did they lose?
Well, the guy on the left here, I've actually, like I said before, he has actually played pretty well. I've actually seen him in Steam games. I've actually seen him playing numerous times. He's actually a pretty good player. I was a little bit surprised that he actually kind of left early on. The guy to the right, he was playing a Merc Lurker, and it did seem, right, Courier? It did seem like he was just playing a blue deck, but he did have a Merc Lurk, which requires black to be played in order for you to give your target lifelink. He did not seem to have any black at all, so I'm actually a bit confused to where...
Me too. I mean, it's not...
Did he have black?
I mean, if he did
have black?
If he did, it must have been way too few in number. Because, I mean, he had a problem with mana to begin with. I've only seen him play blue spells. He has only blue mana available. He did finally get up to 6 mana. I think if you were playing any number of black with 6 mana on the field, one of them should have been black.
One of them, right? I mean, it's not like the card required 2 black. It required only 1 black out of the 2 mana. So, for them to not have a single black, I kind of feel like maybe the partner maybe didn't think that through. I know a couple times where
it would have helped him a lot. Like
it would help him a lot if they did have a black mana. If they only had 1 black mana, I couldn't see this match probably ending as fast as it did. I would have probably seen a lot of struggle.
They would have prolonged. They would have prolonged it a little longer. If they would have stayed a little longer, they probably would have pulled the right cards. I still find it interesting, though. I kind of like how we stuck out with the game and played through with the AI, because we got to watch the AI interact with their partners for the first time I've ever seen in any Magic game. Oh my god, that was amazing! Like,
yeah, that was you know what, and I love that. I love how they were persistent with their cards. They were very actually trying and.
Yeah,
I actually, like I said, I was a little bit surprised that the guy on the left kind of left. You know, I kind of felt, like I said before, he actually does have a lot of experience. From what I can tell, I've been playing with him, I've been playing against him. The guy knows his game. I'll tell you this much. I was a little bit surprised that he just left when, but then again, when a real Magic player knows defeat, I guess you would have to say somewhere on the lines they know defeat. So,
yeah.
That's it's the name of the game, right?
We blindsided them a little bit with the recording too, so they probably didn't know that. So I think if they knew they were being recorded, they probably would have not left. But them not knowing gives them a chance to show their true colors. So we get to see these guys for what they really are. So it's really up to the viewers to judge how they acted.
Yeah.
As far as the AI though, the AI with the whole, like you said, the drawing cards thing, it could have drew cards for itself, but it realized that it didn't have the mana, and that its partner didn't have any cards and had the mana, and it made the choice of its own to supply its partner with cards to play. Which actually, if you notice, they got 2 creatures out there right now, and that was due to the AI's partner, which was also an AI at that point.
Yeah. Which I was so kind of, surprised how, they would even help out another AI draw card. But you know what? Anytime when it comes to a player, when you have the choice to have a player draw cards, one thing to take into consideration is that it's always good to give cards to a player that has full mana.
Yes.
Yes. Exactly. If it seems like your partner has already played their cards and they already tapped out of mana that turn, you can still give them cards, and it might help on next turn, but usually when they do that, I mean, they don't really consider it. They don't really consider it you giving them cards or even you giving yourself cards. So at that point, if they take, a decision to use up a card or use a spell before you even have them to even draw cards, I would say make you draw cards. All right, sometimes your partner cannot even help you out in this situation. They're all they're thinking about is them taking out creatures, them protecting their own. Most of the time, they will wait. So if you have the opportunity, give them cards if they do have full mana. If they don't, if they do play a card and they play something else, I would say probably give yourself mana. Yes. Especially if your partner's tapped out on mana, so they won't be able to play that turn.
Exactly. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want this video to last too much longer, because by now you guys are probably ready for it.
As you can see, you are already seeing the last of the 2-headed giant. This is Monday night two-headed giant, ladies and gentlemen. We have had a spectacular match. Unfortunately, our opponents did leave early on. They did leave halfway of the match, but we did get to beat them. Nevertheless, it's always good when you can get a match. When you can't get a match, it's okay. We do try to play with AI opponents. If not, we try to play with random. But when we can get a win, it's always great, you know? It's always good that we can get a win. If we can't, you know, it's the name of the game. We don't all win all the time. Sometimes it is the luck of the draw of the cards. This time, the luck of the draw of the cards was in our favor, and we did get to pull out this win. So,
right.
Very exciting match that I had today. Hope to bring you another exciting match. Please check us out Monday. Every Monday and Friday, we're going to be posting a video. Fridays, we're going to be having, as you know, Drunken Friday Night Magics every Friday. And we will be having Hangover Mondays every Monday. So please check us out every week. Mondays and Fridays, we're all going to be having a video posted no matter what day, no matter how bad you're having it. We're all going to be having a video posted for you Mondays and Fridays. Check that out, please. I don't emphasize that enough. Please check us out. I know I've seen around YouTube, they don't really have two-headed giant. They don't really have two-headed giant the way I like to think that it should be displayed, you know? It should always be with fun. So,
and I
am very proud.
Yeah, I don't want to sound like a broken record here, because you guys probably hear it at the end of all my videos, all of our videos, but we're still building up here. We need those views, we need those likes, we need the comments, we want to know what you guys think. Tell us, for God's sakes, tell us. We need to know.
Hey, if you say we sound bad, maybe you need some work. Hey, I don't like the way you're even talking to us. I don't like the way you even narrate. Please tell us in the comment below. We really appreciate any comment coming from anywhere. We really do want to know your opinion here. We are trying to improve. We only want to bring you, and I'm telling you, we only want to bring you the best Magic experience out here. Two-headed giant. I know in 2015, a lot of people have suffered from that. Only people were able to play one-on-one. We do get to bring out two-headed giant here now with Magic Duels, so that's what we want to do. We want to bring out two-headed giant to you guys, so you guys can watch no matter what. No matter what day you guys land on, no matter what time you guys feel like, I feel kind of down, you can always rely on watching a two-headed giant. If you like Magic, I encourage you, watch our two-headed giant matches. You know, we always try to make it fun here, all the time. It's never going to be a chore. We're not going to try to make it, you know, feel like a chore. The point of playing this is just to have fun. It really is, just to have fun. So check us out. Like I said, every Monday and Friday night. Monday, Friday night Drunken Magics. Monday Hangover, two-headed giant here. It's going to be exciting. Please check us out.
Alright guys, you heard it here first. That'll be Stevo.
Ech0519 signing out. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for checking us out. Until next time.
Remember, Random Afterthought Studios. Here.